Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb, and I might stand up for you today and not be lazy. The voice that you hear is Miss Rachel Webb, and she's not on today. You know, it's Tuesday because she might have somehow popped a veneer off. Rachel, how does that happen?
Do you know what I was doing? Which they're supposed to be permanent for years, right? Well, mine wasn't. I think it wasn't even a week that I've had these.
Not a week. Yeah, no, not a week.
And I was watching a movie and I was biting skin off my thumb, as one does.
Yeah.
So I can't even use my teeth as, teeth without a very, very expensive veneer popping out of my tooth or popping out of my mouth. So I now have a veneer in a empty medicine bottle that I have to take to the dentist for the 80th time.
I have concerns, honestly. I have concerns. It's 1 week and it's already popped off.
Listen, I look like a Hicktown. It's horrible. Yeah. It's horrible. I apologize in advance. Thank you, Becca, for filling the slot today.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Because they probably couldn't even see it from this far away.
They wouldn't be able to.
But you still took one for the team.
Yeah. I'm excited. I bought we're doing a little treat thingy with, I don't even know. Can you all see these?
They're so cute.
They're very cute. I bought, they're lip balm domes, like plastic domes, and you can put like rolled money in them or little treats or little lip balms. And I bought these forever ago and I still haven't done anything. So I finally made a file, a cute little tag. It's on the website now. If you're an Oak and Lamb member, go grab it. If you're not an Oak and Lamb member, become one and then go grab it. It's free for you all to download, and there is a free commercial use license. So you could even sell these if you wanted to. I know it's actually interesting. Every season, like all the seasons have completely left me. I mean things like holidays, like Halloween and Valentine's Day and things like that. And every time that I create a little treat for my kids to take to class with them, I get parents who are like, you should sell these. You should sell these. We would buy these. And so if you're a hobbyist that wants to make a little bit of money, or if you have a company that would like to make money, maybe market that way. So you could maybe talk to a teacher, send home a flyer if you are friends with a teacher, or if your kid is in that class or something like that, and kind of just show what's available if they want to purchase. And so since you do have that free commercial use license with the membership, you can do that. These come together really, really quickly. They are very inexpensive. Rach, we have not linked these yet, right? But we will link them.
Absolutely.
Okay. I made this file specifically for these lip balm domes and the dimensions that they are. You're going to have some variation depending on what you purchase. So if you do not purchase these, you may need to alter the file a little bit, and I can show you in just a moment how easy it is to do that, actually just in Design Space. It's even easier if you use a program like Illustrator, but in Design Space it's also possible. They're talking about your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, don't look at my fingernails today. I somehow completely missed a nail appointment.
What?
Totally.
You're on the blacklist now. Oh, Becca. Did you no call, no show?
I did. I mean, I've been going to her for like 7 years.
Guys, I've no call, no showed once when I got fired. And they still won't answer my calls.
I go every single 2 weeks religiously.
You do.
And it was the day that Fallon was throwing up everywhere.
Oh, and it just slipped your mind.
It totally slipped my mind.
Just
the thing. Anyway, so
did they call you?
No, I ended up texting her. I looked down at my nails one day and I was like, I think I've got a nail appointment coming up. So I look at my schedule and I'm like,
oh man, I bet you were me knowing you. I bet you were mortified.
So I text Amy and I knew she was at the beach. I knew she wasn't at
the salon.
Closed down, and I was like, I don't expect you to respond. I am so sorry. I've done this. She was like, yeah, I didn't call you because I didn't want you to feel bad. So that made me feel. I was like, I've missed one other appointment and I felt so bad. I immediately went, grabbed cash out of the ATM, went and threw it on her desk. She was like, no. And I was like, no, you have missed this money. Like,
yeah,
that's terrible. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Teresa, how are you? We miss seeing your face name. Face name? Yeah. My throat is hurting this morning. Please forgive me.
New cup, Becca?
It's a Frost Buddy.
Oh, sweet.
It comes. Have y'all seen Frost Buddies? I'll talk about this and then I'll get started. It looks like a Yeti, right? So you can slide your cup down in there. Keeps your drink cold all day long. Ice is there. And then it also has this silicone thing so that you can put any size to-go cup in there. It's phenomenal.
That's good for sippers, you know, if you don't
You
chug.
would never use it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even sure where to get started. So these you can make for any occasion at all, just depending on what cardstock you want. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how you can embellish them if you want to. Really cute. You can give them as gifts as is. You could decorate a Christmas tree with them. Like if you, I keep going to classrooms because it seems like a really good idea. If you have a classroom, you're a teacher and you have like a little Christmas tree and you wanted to give each student a lip balm or something like that, then you could decorate the tree in it. They could come pick that off. I think that would be cute. Stick it on their desks. That would be even adorable. But customize these with whatever stocks you want so that you can customize it for
Different
specific
occasions, holidays, yeah.
birthdays, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Also, for those of you who are here and who have purchased these and used them, I want to know what all of you use them for, because I feel like there are more things. I have chocolate chips in one because I did not have M&Ms or Skittles. Thought it would be a cute treat. You could also put like candy corn in it. That would be cute. I have a rolled up dollar, and then I have the chapstick, and then Rachel.
Just $1?
Only one.
Just a single $1.
Well, maybe the Tooth Fairy wanted to leave this.
Okay.
That would be cute, right?
Sure. Yeah. Sure would be.
You could put teeth in these.
Oh gosh.
Rachel, please bring me your tooth and let me put one in this, and you could take it to the dentist in one of these.
I don't think the guy would be surprised. I don't think the dentist would be super surprised.
Okay, so like I said, the file is on the website. Go ahead and grab the file, and you're going to import it into Design Space. Well, yeah, we'll do this first, and then we'll talk about all the products that we're using. Hey, Charlie, that's gross. Can I have that?
Becca,
Can Beck have that?
You can. I'm watching. You're fine.
I think that's gross.
Is he drinking it?
I think okay.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
You're on Design Space.
Yes.
I'm going to go chase him around. Charlie's here, by the way.
So here's the file. It comes in two different ways, with the flat bottom and the cute little it looks like a chevron, the bottom of it. And a size, it imports and you don't have to size anything. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you have a dome that is a different size, we can change this up, right? So to do that, let's go ahead and ungroup here. And then I'm going to duplicate this. To do that, I'm going to go to Contour, and I'm going to contour out this center right here, just like that. Contour it out. Now, because the insides of these are rounded, and if you don't have access on Design Space, then you don't have access to a basic shape that has a rounded shape. So what I could do is duplicate this, and then I'm going to contour again, and instead of having that contoured, I'm going to leave that and contour the rest here so that shape is still here. So this is the size that we were that was already there. Change the color so that we can see what we're doing. So if we wanted to change the size of this, then all you have to do is change the size. If you know, most of the domes that you can purchase from Amazon and things like that have the dimensions. And so if it happens to be, we'll say 0.75. If it says it's 0.75, then make it like 0.77 or something like that to give you a little bit more wiggle room. And then we'll say this one is 3 inches high. Okay, so then we've just changed that, and then we're going to center, align, and then we're going to slice it out, or subtract, however you want to do that. The end goal is the same. So we've changed the size of this. Perfect, right? Super easy, so you can customize it. And then you're going to do the exact same thing for this piece right here, which is made as an accent to go, good grief, to go right here. So you would just change that one in the exact same way that you changed this one. and go about your day. But if you don't need to change it, the file is ready to use as is. I'm going to duplicate one of these because I am going to create 3 of them today. And let's talk a little bit about the kinds of cardstocks that you want to use. I have used regular printed cardstock, as you all know, is typically pretty thin, right? And
You want me to go overhead?
yeah, sure. So when we're doing this, depending on how much weight is in there, you're going to want a cardstock that's a little bit thicker, especially like the chocolate chips here are a little bit heavier, so I have a thicker cardstock. So think about that. If you want a patterned cardstock on the front, like this is patterned, then you could put a solid cardstock on the back so that it gives it a little bit more weight and a little more strength to it. So think about that. But the major thing is when you're looking at cardstock patterns, you need to find patterns that are smaller because this is so small that you're not going to see a lot of the pattern. So when I was looking at Christmas, because we have a lot of Christmas cardstock, and I'm really into Christmas right now, even though it's middle of October. So I had this cute Santa paper, but the problem is if I cut it out like this, you're not going to see, and by the time this gets in here, you're going to see like this part of his beard and his hat. So you need to think about things like that when you're selecting.
Love that.
And then we also have like this one that was smaller, which probably would have worked a little bit. But I would suggest some patterns more like these that are going to be fine if you only see a small amount of them. So I've chosen some coordinating papers, and this one is like a pearly, you all know I love the pearly cardstocks. It's so beautiful. It's kind of a greeny brown, and I'm going to pair it with this. So I'm going to do the back and the front out of this, and then our little accent piece that goes around here out of this. Now, the back of these 2 is going to be out of this because I want it to be a little bit thicker. Then we have the front out of this. This is going to be an accent piece, and then this is going to be an accent piece here. So, however you want to do that, go ahead and get all that set up in Design Space. And what I do when I'm setting up in Design Space and using colors like this, you know what? I think I want all of mine to be like this. Going all of them this way. Anyway, so what I will do is, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cardstocks. So that can be confusing, like especially when they're kind of all have a green or all have some red and things like that. Determining which one is which can be confusing. So like I mentioned earlier, this whole one right here, we'll start with this one, is going to be green. So let's go ahead and make the back of this green. And then I know the backs of these are also going to be green. So let's go ahead and make them the same color. Green and green. So now all of these will go on the same mat when I'm ready to do that. Now, this one right here is going to be a red stripe. So let's go ahead and we'll choose red. That one is ready. And I'm also going to use this same red stripe with my holly one. So let's go ahead and make this one the same color as this so that will cut out 2 like I need. Now, I have my holly piece, and it's green and red and kind of a beige color, so that's confusing, right? So I'm just looking at the most prominent color on here, and to me, it's the beige background. So I'll go ahead and make that kind of a yellowy beige color so that I know. And then my plaid is so many different colors. I'm going to make it black because there's a little bit of a black through there. And then I have a mustardy gold color. So that will help me when I'm looking at my mat get these on correctly. So that's all I have to do. Let's go ahead and click Make It. And then you can look at your mats, make sure everything looks good. And it does. And then let's start with our first mat, which is our plaid. We're going to connect to our machine. And if you want to do several of these at one time, do that. Because it's going to be easier to load that mat and paper one time than do it several times.
And I love that Stacy can admit this. She said, I wish I was into Christmas right now, but I'm struggling to create some holiday items for upcoming markets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally get that.
And Stacy, I vary from year to year. Some years I'm gung-ho, super excited, want to decorate for Christmas 1st of November. And other years I'm like, yeah, I don't really I know. This year, I'm excited about Christmas, but I'm using my inflatable tree again.
I would.
I am. I'm going to decorate through everything else. I just don't want to deal with the baby pulling stuff off because I have Chap there. I have Sammy there. And they would, like, if I told them not to. But I don't want to deal with it this year.
I completely understand. I think that Charlie's going to be a menace to society around a tree.
It's okay. He's adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the other supplies that we need for this. Can you go overhead for me,
sure
please,
can.
friend? You can buy these in different allotments. I think this was 25. It's 25 or 50. I can't remember. But it comes with these 3M adhesives that are already cut to size, which is really nice. You don't have to use these. You can use an ATG gun if it doesn't come with them, or if you just prefer to do that. However, it was super, super easy. All you do is pull it off of this and then take this part out. And then you have your little plastic piece here. And then this goes on the top like this, not underneath. That could be the temptation. It goes like this. So you just place that right on there, smooth it out. Doesn't have to actually be perfect. And then I'll take a weeding tool in just a second and pull that up. Okay, this one's finished cutting, so let's go ahead and remove this. This plaid I love plaid. Tartan plaid is one of my favorites. I'm not a huge buffalo plaid fan, but I do love tartan plaid.
What's the difference?
Buffalo is like the big check that was so popular when I started working with you. Like the black and white or the red and white. And then tartan plaid has all the other different colors, and it's like a smaller lines and stuff like that. Okay, now we're going to go with the red here. Place this on. Bray it down.
Oh my gosh, Christina. She said, Christmas makes me so happy and I'm having some hard times lately. I put my tree up 2 weeks ago and it's totally lifted my mood. Isn't that funny how
I love it.
The Christmas spirit in general can just make you feel better?
It does. My kids have been asking for weeks, Mom, is it Christmas yet? So I just got a weeding tool and I'm pulling this up like this because for some reason I can't grab it. And then I'm going to prepare the other two and place these to the side while we're cutting out. I want to know, when do you all decorate for Christmas? This is always a topic of discussion, right? Some people wait till after Christmas or Thanksgiving. Some people do it in the very beginning of November. Some people don't even do it till the 1st of December. I do it whenever I'm feeling it and don't worry about all the... Now, a lot of people have a tradition. Like when we were growing up,
yeah,
we would wake up on Thanksgiving morning. It scarred me for life. And go rake leaves. And while we were raking leaves, my mother would decorate for Christmas. And that was the tradition.
Jan.
No, I don't.
What?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We never got to decorate for Christmas when we were kids. Which
Was it because she was a control freak or what?
probably. Mom, answer. I really don't know. I really don't know. We hated things. That's one reason I still hate Thanksgiving, because I hated raking leaves. I would have blisters on my hands, and we would fight the whole time because it was the four of us and Dad, right? Us four kids and Dad raking leaves. Who wants to do that?
Did this store get any sadder?
Well, not really. Okay, now let's put the mustardy color on. I'm just using medium weight cardstock setting for all of this because I pushed the remember setting, so I don't have to keep going back in. However, you know, the pattern cardstocks are not medium weight. They're more lightweight. But it's cutting really well on it. I don't know if it's because it's a new blade or what, but let's go ahead and remove this one here. I'm really impressed with this because I thought when I went to remove the backing for this that the adhesive would try to come up too, and it doesn't. I'm really impressed. Okay, let's do one more here. place that on there. I feel like the inside of this could be used for something. It's good adhesive.
Dear Lord, Becca.
I know, right? I'm becoming one of those, Rachel. Oh, speaking of nothing related to this, I put a box in your bedroom that has hoodies for you in it. Yes, it's perfect hoodie
You weren't
weather
already
here
my
right now.
best friend, you would be now.
I know. Oh, I love this color and this pattern. It's so cute. Where are we now on the list here? Up next is our holly. Put that there.
Oh, Jan has popped in to defend herself, saying she didn't want her beaded ornaments destroyed.
Oh my God, yeah, we were so destructive. You know I have a daughter, Fallon, right, who like destroys everything. And I don't know that she's ever broken one of my ornaments. Or she could have given us one that wouldn't be, and she could have put the beads on there. Mom, I'm not with you on this. Ew. Put that on here. It's just a little extra. It's just more fiber.
Don't expose him to the world for what he is.
It's just some fiber. It's fine. Okay. So this week, I'm not sure. I originally said that I was going to come in Thursday morning and do a live Thursday before we go camping, but I've decided I'm going to come in tomorrow. Rach, are you coming in with me, or am I doing that in the afternoon with Rachel?
Yeah,
or with
I'm coming
my husband?
in.
Okay. So it will be tomorrow morning?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
Okay. So tomorrow morning, 10:30ish, we will be live instead of Thursday. So that I can go camping with my kiddos for fall break. They're off this whole week. My husband is off this week. He took off to be with them. Also, Rachel, I might bring Fallon with me tomorrow because her, you're going to die. Her fall break bucket list item was to take a bath for as long as she wanted to. And we don't have a stopper in her bathtub. And I was like, you know who has the best bathtub? Pookie. And she was like, yeah.
She can take as
Yeah.
long of a shower as she wants. We're okay. We're okay. Charlie.
In my head, I thought that one controlled everything. He's fun. He's adorable. He's just pushing the red buttons. Why do they make them red? Okay, and then we have one more mat here. And we'll get to put these together.
Sorry, guys. He usually naps at this time, but I have to go get my tooth put back on, so I'm stretching it.
Well, if you had put him down, you would have had to. He would have been miserable because you would have had to wake him up early.
Well, and he napped on the way here from Knoxville, so he's already just in a
Out of
wad.
sorts. Let me reconnect my maker here.
Oh, and he had to get a shot this morning, guys, but he took it like a champ.
He weighs 22 pounds.
He does.
He's a little tiny.
22 pounds.
Little tiny Tim. I'm reconnecting. Give me just a second here.
Ooh. Jan said, Rachel, which would you rather do, rake or decorate? Jan, I'll rake. I'll rake as long as you want me to rake.
Well, I didn't get that option.
I don't love decorating. Also, just because now we're all acquaintances again, Tanner had us go to his house. I think it was the same year Becca started. And decorate his house for on the clock, obviously.
Yes.
And literally, I remember getting on a ladder to put that tree. What was it, like 12 foot?
Yeah, we were sweating
and
up
then
there.
you had to get up there and put lights on it.
Yeah, 330-pound Becca up on this 12-foot ladder.
But wait, first of all, the first round of lights that were put on it, he didn't like because they were, well, I didn't like them either.
I
No one
didn't
did.
either.
They were blue.
Yeah.
Because, so then we had to unravel the whole tree and put more lights
Whole
on
thing.
it. We were all just cracking up. Oh,
And then
my
remember
Lord.
Joe made that big tree skirt for it that weighed at least 1,000 pounds.
Oh my God. Oh yes. Yes. And Tanner's like, let's all go get the tree skirt. And we could barely even,
It
oh
was,
my
it
Lord.
was so huge. It was, well, and then you could see down in it because we had to make it big enough for the feet of the tree, but then it was so big for the feet of the tree
Guys,
that...
it was an entire day. We were all sweating.
No, Rachel, I decorated that house for like 1 or 2
The
weeks.
tree was a day.
The house looked amazing
It
at the
did.
end. It really did.
One of the things we did was snowflakes, and you all probably saw that.
Oh, in the window. Those were incredible. Okay. That was our last mat. Rachel's getting her exercise in. I've never seen a child in my life run upstairs that quick. He's like a ninja. Thankfully, Sammy's still a potato. I mean, you know, his running is like Charlie's walking. Okay, now let's put these together. Before I start putting them together, I like to lay them out because sometimes I forget what I've done. You can also reference Design Space, I guess. But so this one will be like this with this cute pop. Oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite one. I love it. Very, very cute. And then this with this. And then this with this. These are adorable. And then I just got some ribbon right here. This one I think looks good with all of them, so I'm just going to use the same ribbon for all of them. And then I'm going to put a chapstick in one, and I didn't bring another dollar. So some chocolate chips, right? Right? Okay.
Where'd you get those, Becca?
From Rachel's pantry. I went
kidding.
upstairs. She wasn't here, and I'm like rifling. I also ate some Nutter Butters, by the way. Thanks for having those in there.
My kitchen's your kitchen.
Yeah. So what you're going to do first is take the top, and since you already have the adhesive in the backing taken off, you're going to place this, kind of hover, get it good and even, and then lay it down, smooth it out. Hey, mister. Hey, little mister. And then I'll go ahead and do this one the same. The thicker cardstocks just feel really nice. This one is beautiful. And then this one. And then I like to go ahead and put adhesive on the back of this before I fill it up. So you can do the adhesive a couple different ways. You could use the ATG gun, put it on there, or you could use a wet adhesive like the Barely Art. I think I'm going to use the wet adhesive because on these thinner edges, and my ATG gun, because I can't put good pressure on it since this is here, sometimes it would get stuck like right here and stuff. So I'm going to just use this. So since I'm doing that, I don't have to put that on first. Let's go ahead and grab a little chapstick, place it in there, and then put adhesive on here. I love, that's the Barely Art. The glitter one is also good.
I was about to say the glitter one and that one you say is very comparable.
Yeah, very, very comparable. The only reason I chose that one is because
It's
it had
cheaper?
Well,
Which one can't be shipped in the winter?
this one can't be shipped in the winter. The other one's cheaper, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that's on there. Very cute. Go ahead and put this one on. Let me get some chocolate chips here. Fill her up there. Put some more adhesive on.
Did you just steal a chocolate chip?
Oh, I sure did, yeah. Love chocolate.
What's your favorite candy bar?
Milky Way or Twix bar.
You like Twix bars?
I do.
That's like in your top candy bar.
They're good and crunchy. Yeah, they're good.
Okay, guys, what's your favorite candy bar? Let me know.
What's yours? Like a Snickers?
I love a Snickers.
Score bar, which I would rather die than eat.
So
Three Musketeers.
I love nougat. So Three Musketeers is my jam.
Well, Milky Way has nougat.
I do love a Milky Way. I love a Milky Way Simply Caramel too. Those are good.
I don't know if I've had that one.
That's good. Twix is like at the bottom. You know what I also
Love
really don't
Twix.
like? Kit Kat.
I like a Kit Kat.
I really don't like a Kit Kat.
I also like the white chocolate Kit Kats.
Like we would
And
do
the
so good
pumpkin one?
together trick or treating because
Yeah,
we
'cause
would
I
just
would eat all the
trade all
stuff.
our
Yeah,
candy. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I have to be in the mood. I like Skittles, but I have to be in the mood for sour. I'm not a massive fan of sour, and you like sour.
I do like sour. I loved sour when I was pregnant too. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so all these are glued on, and now I'm gonna just put these little decorative pieces, the coordinating. And like I mentioned earlier, you can embellish these even more. Like if you wanted to customize these with kids' names or something, obviously you could cut vinyl out, customize them that way. You could also do these as print and cut and flatten words and like a pattern to paper, then cut it out that way. That would be super easy. You can also take your Cricut pens, especially metallic ones, would pop really well on
That'd be
this, and
cute.
write on it with that. Did I already mention vinyl? You could do vinyl. Foil tip would be really pretty on these, especially like this one. So definitely customize them even more. You could use these as gift tags, especially if you're just putting like candy or something in it. It would be cute to place it on a wrapped present. Like that. This one's my favorite. It is so cute. So cute.
Have you watched any Christmas movies yet, Becca?
Well, you know, my kids start watching Elf in like March.
Oh, in March.
No, seriously,
They start
it's
early.
generally in July. But they haven't this year. There's that one Elf movie with Anna Kendrick where she is it called Elf? No, what's it called? I can't remember. Basically, she becomes Santa. It's the first female Santa.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. I know what you're
Yes,
talking about.
my kids love that one too.
If any of you, it's not a kids movie, but if any of you have never seen Four Christmases,
Oh, I've seen it with.
let me tell you,
What's his name?
it is the funniest.
Vince
Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, yeah.
And is it Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I haven't
Let me
watched that in
tell you,
forever. It's so
that
funny.
movie, I chuckle the entire time. It's so good.
Okay, so these are for all intents and purposes put together, but we're just going to put our ribbon on there, and you can be fancy and tie them, or you can do like a lark's head, which is what I'm doing. We'll just cut
That's
some.
beautiful ribbon.
I do love this. Place it right in here. Just like this. Through the little loopy and make it tight-ish. You don't want to make it so tight that it rips the cardstock. And then you can cut these if you want to. At an angle or a V, either one is fine. Just don't leave them ugly.
Don't leave them ugly.
Don't leave them ugly. Don't leave them flat. Rachel, I went to Chocolate Monkey, or the chocolate, whatever it was, and got an apple this weekend, and I thought about you.
Well, I wouldn't have eaten it because I love Russell Stover.
Oh, well, I would have bought you that $2 apple while I ate my $13 apple. And I mean, it would have been fine.
The apples at Russell Stover are $5.
Are they $5?
They're $5. And they're prime. They're prime.
Well, I mean, I think
Wait, what all crap did you have on yours?
it had
Oh,
toffee
God. Oh, God.
and white chocolate and regular chocolate and caramel.
That
It was heaven.
you just need caramel.
It was no. Why even bother?
Sometimes less is more. This coming from the girl who eats hot dogs naked and hamburgers simple. I
can't. Anyway,
No.
look how cute. Done. They all look adorable. They all coordinate.
Why doesn't one of them have a single dollar in it?
Well, because I told you I only brought $1 down. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah. Take one of the chapsticks out.
These are really cute.
Oh my gosh.
They're really cute together. I do love them though. They're fun. They're fun and simple and easy. Yeah.
I do.
Anyway, let's see what y'all are doing. Who is here? I've not even really looked at the not the Facebooks, the YouTubes. What size are the backing? You know what? I don't really know. Hold on. Let me pull it up. They are 5. They're 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Great question. So you can make them bigger. Obviously, if you wanted to make them even bigger, you could do that. Just kind of manipulate the file a little bit. Brenda, there's not a chocolate I won't eat. I love all chocolate.
I don't love dark chocolate, but
The file is on the website. Yes, Kristen, it is. I hate milk. What? Becky, how are we friends? How are we friends? She hates all my favorite things. Do you also hate children and puppies? Ranch, Three Musketeer in the freezer or no?
freezer?
Have you ever had a frozen one?
I do like cold. I do put Hershey's bars and Reese cups in the fridge. I do enjoy that.
We put our Hershey bars in the fridge when we go camping just because I don't want them to melt and they're
Get
fine.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Kristen. We're going to make these a kit so they fill and put backing on. Double-sided tape for the backing. Let me think.
Kristen,
Well, you could when you go.
oh, here she goes. She's got a thinking cap on now.
Yeah, well, I do. You could take this, and you're going to put it on the front and then put your top on, but you could also get another one, stick it on the back, and leave the backing on it. So now you're like this. So you'd have to have 2 for each one. And then this would also double as the adhesive to put the backing on it. So you would leave this on it, sell it, pull that off, and then they could put the back on it. Right? That would work. Ugh. That could work. Where can we find the clear cases for the lipsticks? They are from Amazon. Hold on just a second. We're going to update it for you, but I can go ahead and do that right now.
Popped it on there.
Oh, Rachel's got it. They are relatively inexpensive.
$11.
Yeah, for how many? 50 or 25?
11.
And you can get different
50.
increments. Yeah, 50 for 11 bucks.
50 for $11.99. That's ridiculous. It's a good deal, guys.
Great question.
In the sample photo, they are $100 bills, Becca.
They're more bougie than us, Rachel. You think they just printed those right off for the photo?
100%.
I thought about it. And then I didn't want to like counterfeit claims or anything. Took a 3-day trip to Florida with 2 sisters this past weekend. Went to Epcot, my first kiddo-free trip in 8 years. It was such a... Oh, Jen, that sounds so fun.
In 8 years?
That sounds so fun.
You are such a dedicated mom.
I love children and puppies. Becky, I know. I'm just being silly. My daddy likes Baby Ruths. I think Mama does too. Great classroom gifts. Yes, Christina, they are.
I love a Baby Ruth.
Reese's Cups in my fridge is the top. I like the white chocolate Reese's, which is apparently very unpopular around here. I'm not sure. Do you know how to make reclosable backs for candy domes? I'd like to make Santa's and snowmen candy domes, but leave them empty for people to feel. So there are some that use brads and the backs like you push the back and kind of can fill it that way. I mean, I don't have a file for that, but we can make a file. That could be cute. Or you could slice out the back so that sides, top, and side are cut, but the bottom is still intact. And then take a little flap. I can make this a file too. Take a little flap so that there's a little bit of extra, and then this part will fold under and keep it like this. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
I could easily do this to that file.
Like the top tab on like a Cheez-Its box or something like that.
That would be easy. I like the way you think. This is good.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, Christina.
Oh. Like I like the way you think too, Becca.
Speaking of that, you've probably not driven through the Easton and Morristown in a while, in front of East High School where that oil change place is. It says, We're thankful for our business. I mean, he said it for weeks.
The Y has fallen
It was
off.
never there. It was never there. It's so funny. Like, does no one care about this?
I think it's funny.
Yeah, I can do the file. Yeah, Christina, for sure. I can do that in just a few minutes, actually. What all can be put in this? So, Christy, we talked a little bit about this. I was actually wanting your all's input. Obviously, money, chapstick, and little treats like M&Ms or Skittles or chocolate chips or candy corn or I don't know. But I was trying to think of other things that could go in there.
You know, I
Glitter.
think it'd be very fun to take one of these and walk around like the Dollar Tree and see what you could
See what
fit
all
in
fit
it.
in
Yeah, I think that'd be a fun thing to try.
You could put, oh, that would be cute, a friendship bracelet. You know those like Taylor Swift bracelets that are so popular right now that all the kids are making? You could make some of those and put them in there to give to friends. That would be cute.
That is
Rachel,
cute.
whose kid is that?
Not mine.
Um,
You know, you didn't. I'm not gonna say I'm salty about it, but you did make my husband a friendship bracelet and not me. But I think it's because like we don't need it because that's how strong our friendship is.
we have a love for him, Rachel.
It's true. Now she might not be looking so hot,
She's looked worse.
but we have
That's
one.
because he keeps overwatering her.
And he also only calls her
Wanda.
Wanda, and her name is
Wilda.
Wilda. She's got a tag. Tootsie Rolls, yes, Stacey, that'd be cute. Tootsie
What
Rolls.
if you make it longer and put customized pens or pencils? Yes, you could definitely do that, but you can't, like, I don't know how you're going to find the dome, the plastic dome for that.
Yeah.
That would be the
See,
only
us
problem.
cricketers think that we can adjust the size of everything.
Yeah.
We forget that we bought these a specific
Yeah.
size.
Well, you know, I could cut one in half and glue it to the other one.
It
like
wouldn't
where you're
surprise
going,
me.
though.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Yeah. Tootsie Rolls, yes. I love Tootsie Rolls. Can
Of
we see how big
course.
Charlie is? Hey, Charlie, come here.
Oh gosh.
Come here, buddy. Love your new background. I haven't been able to be on a live for a while. Sharon, thank you. Little erasers, yes, slime, that would work. Pencil grippers. See, you guys are amazing thinking like this. Did you poop?
Yep.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, you did. Can you say hi? Look at the camera and say hi. Say hi. You stink. You're stinky. Whew, buddy. I'm so big. I'm so big. Are you so big?
Mama.
Mama is over there. Can you tell him what my name is?
Bet.
Say Beck Beck. Say Beck Beck. You're not going to do it. You stinker.
He's like, I see chocolate chips.
Oh, that's a micro. Do you want a chocolate chip? You want one? I'll give it
Beck
to
with
you
the
because
good
if I put it
stuff.
in his mouth, he's going to take it out and look at it like it's poison. Do you want it? It's chocolate.
He is 22 pounds and 34 inches long
It's on my hand. You want it?
and just nasty.
It tastes the same as it did before you took it out of your mouth.
More.
More, please. More, please. Good job. Is that good? Mm-hmm.
I said he should have
thank
hosted
you.
today. He should have been
More.
the host.
Okay.
It feels
Sorry
like
about
it was.
ruining his lunch.
It feels. Oh my gosh, I don't care. It feels like it was 6 months ago that we were doing the Oak and Lamb baby shower. It does
That is
not feel
Rachel.
like it has been almost 2 years, like going on over 2 years. Because he'll be 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In April. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
He is so
He's-
cute. Christy, you have no
Listen,
idea. He's
that
so
baby
cute.
is the best of me. Oh my gosh.
You're so big. Are you so big? Yeah? Are you so big? Say so big.
Oh, God, you stink. Whew, buddy. Buddy.
Yeah. Say ew.
Yo. Anyway, thank you all for being here. This was a fun live. I love doing little crafts like this. Always post what you do with these files. We love, particularly, I always get so excited. You'd like more, please? I always get so excited, especially when my friends who are also members, like post stuff and that they've made and it has an Oakenland file in it. It just makes me so proud.
Today at the office, Tasha had the "It Ain't Easy Being Wheezy" sticker on her computer.
Yeah. That's what I made the file for her.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so sweet to see.
It is. I really like it. But anyway, if you're a member and you make something with these, if you send them in, if you do, whatever, make sure you post it. I love seeing it. You'd like more?
Say thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic Tuesday, everyone. Rachel's going to get her tooth fixed so she can be live with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.